Typically the native bow that they would have used at the time with most of the tribes would have had setback in the handle, something like this. This would have been more the norm, but typically these could exist as well. But the recurve tips I don't think were that common. As I've looked at these books, I've read through them a couple of times each, I think there are still holes in the information that the native bows, we don't know everything about them. We don't know because there's not a lot of information that's been passed on. I find that some of these individuals who are even of native origin, when I look at some of the individual pictures and I read some of the documents, I wonder about the validity or the historical validity of some of what they say. For instance, they may send you back a bow, I believe in one of the books, that, if I'm not mistaken, was something like 60 inches in length. That's just going to add a lot of weight to a bow that you will already be able to pull back to full draw in most cases. So that tells me something. The other thing is I noticed that unlike what I'm doing now, where I'm using a tomahawk, an axe, and a knife to make a bow, I'm noticing a lot of the use of non-traditional implements. Now, I'm not saying we all have to, go back to using stone tools to make these, but on the other hand, when I see what is supposed to be an authentic native bow and I see it being made with a draw knife or a spoke shave or something along this line, like, wait a minute, those are not traditional tools that were used. One of the problems is after the native culture had been destroyed, basically natives themselves moved away from the bow. It was something that they didn't want to be associated with. It was something from their past that they were not necessarily proud of, in the sense that they were demoralized by the destruction of their culture. But I think that a lot of the history, a lot of the traditional bow making and the traditional knowledge related to native bows was lost. If this is really your thing and you're interested in it, you'll get out your axe, you'll get out your knife, and what you'll do is you'll make a bow with just those two tools.